Man United could raise £49.5 million from four players to help secure third summer transfer. Manchester United could trim the fat of their squad to go in search of a third significant signing this summer. Jadon, Sancho and Raphael Varane have both been unveiled at Old Trafford, with the former already making his debut against Leeds United. But some fans demand more before the window is up. Although United have only paid to bring in two new faces this summer, their spending totals well over £100 million. Eurosport Diane Jones claims United have the provisions to go after a third signing, despite the fact there is not a single target, which appears to be in advanced negotiation with the club. Right back and central midfield were thought to be the key areas for improvement earlier in the window, but prominent roles for Diogo, Dalot and Pogba this coming season look to have put those rumours to bed. The prospect can never be ruled out, however, and Express Sport takes a look at four expendable players at Old Trafford who could present let dive into the transfer market. Jesse Lingard, £19.8 million. With new taking recruit Jadon Sancho in the ranks, the prospect of Lingard gaining regular game time for the coming season is somewhat remote. The 29-cap England international made a convincing case to be part of the United first team set up when he turned up the Premier League on loan at West Ham for the second half of last season. As a talented midfielder who has been with the Red Devils since the age of 8, it could be a tough pill to swallow that the next stage of his career might lie outside of Manchester. Understandably, the Hammers are keen to have him back on a permanent deal, and United could make a pretty penny in the process. Alex Telles, £80 million. The Brazilian international arrived at Old Trafford with a solid reputation from his stint with Porto. Telles has undoubtedly fallen victim to Luxembourg's fantastic form, with first-team opportunities extremely hard to come by over the past 12 months. Given that United have an £18 million asset who spent most of his time warming their bench, the decision to offload him will not raise too many eyebrows. In many ways, it will be a shame that the attack-minded left-back never got the chance to properly express himself for the Red Devils. Andres Pereira, £7.2 million. Telles' compatriot has done extremely well to make 75 senior appearances since his graduation from United's esteemed youth academy. Now that Pereira is 25 years old, a peripheral role will no longer suffice, and it seems as though the Laguna structures may not be able to give him the game time he requires. Several weeks ago, the Brazilian gave his post an ultimatum which strongly implied he will be open to a move away. Having impressed on loan at the likes of Valencia and Lazio, there should be no shortage of potential suitors to take a punt on the midfielder. Phil Jones, £4.5 million. Put simply, the Preston-born Hartman has had one of the most serious careers in recent memory. Still inexplicably in his 20s, Jones has managed two Premier League appearances across the last two campaigns. Needless to say that he is not part of Solskjaer's plans. The former England centre-half still picked up a significant wage packet at Old Trafford, and his contract is not due to expire until 2023. With virtually no top-level football under his belt in recent times, finding someone who would come close to matching Jones' wage could be mission impossible for the United hierarchy.